They don't want me to have me here. You just already show us this is not real commitment. Real commitment starts with actions, not words. I would say it out loud. Real commitment is about facts, not about fancy words. You just don't have to put a ramp if you're not able just to move few inches. The furniture. We are saying here that the furniture has more importance than people. I will say it. I will say that that's why we die a lot, because no one cares. I'm now gonna start reading a piece of paper full of new words. But I bet that next time, this must change. So now, I will start try reading. Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I would try. I even don't have even a podium. You know that I'm the guy supposed to read something in a way that no one was here. Is this not discrimination? It's not the very definition of discrimination. Would you accept it for yourself? If you don't accept it for yourself, why are you there accepting this for me? I'm representing more than 1 billion people here. So we need this. Every time it happened in Sendai. In Sendai, they changed the measures they have for us to be and was unsecure. Never learned. It was Sendai. Then it happened in all the platforms. So I would ask all people here, say it out loud, never more. Say it with me, never more, never more, never more. Now we try to stick to the facts. Thank you for the opportunity to present. Well, this is not opportunity, this is a right. The official statement on behalf of the stakeholders, group of persons with disabilities, represented by the Disability Inclusive DiDRR networks for Asia and the Pacific and Latin America and the Caribbean, as well as other organizations and individuals working on the inclusion of people with disabilities. The Sendai framework recognized that not only are persons with disabilities disproportionately affected by disaster, well, daily life, you already see it, but crucially, that their knowledge and leadership skills are essential for building resilience, include equitable societies. Well, I'm feeling as a comedian here making stand-up comedy, so then you can start laughing. So globally, over 1 billion people live with some form of disability. What happened to them as a direct impact not only would affect them, but the rest of society, especially their families and communities. And despite the commitment and notable progress made by governments and key stakeholders, major groups... Please help me with this. Could you please freeze the clock? I'm just losing time that was on my own. The other way around. Yes, 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 por favor. Sí. This relates mainly to the lack of disability desegregated data indicators for assessing the implementation of the Sendai framework. At the presence of environmental, communication, and institutional barriers, as direct impact of each person with disabilities are 2 to 4 times more likely to get injured or die in case of disaster. The disability stakeholders acknowledge the through collaboration between local governments, persons with disabilities, and please, someone, could you turn my page, please? Please, next, yes. Well, that's why we're talking about meaningful actions. This includes capacity building for key actors, disability inclusive DRR plans at local levels, and safety information in accessible formats, among others, in countries including Bangladesh, Bolivia, Chile, Ecuador, El Salvador, Fiji, Georgia, Guatemala, Honduras, Indonesia, Japan, Malawi, Nepal, Nicaragua, Pakistan, Panama, Peru, the United States of America, and Vietnam. We have reached important commitments such as the DACA Declaration, a milestone for disability inclusive DRR, meaningful participation in Sendai, and contribution to DRR regional platform and regional plans for the implementation of the Sendai framework. This strengthens our commitment to continue working closely with governments and other mainstream actors to achieve the Sendai targets. At the same time, and I'm finishing this now, in the line with our convention and also different papers we have, we call on the member states to introduce accessibility protocols ensuring effective and appropriate participation of persons with disabilities, like now, and their families, leaving no one behind. And lastly, this is a call for strong action for all of us to transform the commitment made in Sendai into truly inclusive action at all levels, as inclusion saves lives is key to resilience. Let's hope this is going to change. Thanks.